Hello and welcome. We are going to make some delicious and nutritious baby food. We will process the raw ingredients and create 2 flavorful food combinations. Our 2 finished products will be ready to consume. We will also transfer some of the baby food into the Weesprout reusable squeeze packs. Following the guidance of our pediatrician, we waited until our twins were at least 6 months old before introducing them to solid food. Creating our own baby food is a lot of fun. Feeding our kids with vegetables, grains, fruit, and other nutritional goodies is a great way to teach our children healthy eating habits. Before we begin making our baby food, let's review a few considerations. The Environmental Working Group releases their annual list of the dirtiest fruits and vegetables available, at least in the U.S. We're not talking about dirt or soil. Instead, the Dirty Dozen are foods potentially contaminated with pesticides. This Dirty Dozen list apparently represents non-organic produce. Use the guide as a resource. Avoid adding any extra refined sugar or salt to your baby's food. Babies less than 12 months old only need a tiny amount of salt in their diet, and even a little bit can be harmful to their small kidneys. If you are making food for a baby who is less than 12 months old, definitely do not use honey as a sweetener, as there are chances that the honey may contain the bacteria Clostridium botulinum, which can lead to a fatal bacterial infection. Be sure to check with your pediatrician or the American Academy of Pediatrics if you have questions on making baby food. Let's get started making some delicious baby food. Our first baby food entree includes cooked carrots, cooked sweet potatoes, apples, extra ripe bananas, a pear, pineapple, and lemon juice. Our second recipe uses blueberries, pumpkin or squash, and the remainder of the apple, extra ripe bananas, pear, and lemon juice. For both baby food recipes, we will be cooking the vegetables either in a pressure cooker or in an oven. We will blend the steaming hot cooked vegetables directly with the fruit and berries, resulting in a secondary cooking operation. Clean the carrots using a brush to remove any dirt or residue. Carrot skins can be bitter, so feel free to peel the carrots if you wish. We will be using yams in our recipe as opposed to sweet potatoes, though both are tuberous root vegetables that come from a flowering plant. Peel the yams to remove the outer skin. Cut the yams and the carrots into smaller pieces and place the pieces into a pressure cooker pot. Pressure cookers allow food to be cooked very quickly, and pressure cookers require a lot less water as compared to conventional boiling. To build up the appropriate pressure and steam, we will add 1 cup of water to the pressure cooker pot. The yams and carrots will cook under high pressure for about 8 minutes. While the carrots and yams are being cooked under pressure, let's prepare and cook the squash and pumpkin. Assuming your oven is big enough, I've found one of the best ways to cook pumpkin or squash is just to place the whole thing in your oven. There's no reason to cut it or even puncture a hole. This beautiful heirloom squash is from our garden. I'm going to save the seeds prior to cooking. Hopefully we can enjoy some more garden heirloom squash next year. I will be cooking this squash in the oven at a temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 hours. As the vegetables cook, let's clean and prepare the fruit. Wash the apples and pear in a bath of warm soapy water and remove any labels or tags. Rinse the soapy water off of the fruit and then peel the apples and pear. Peel the bananas and place them in a very clean washed bowl. Any kitchen utensil or container that comes in contact with the raw fruit should be extremely clean, if not sanitized. Cut up the apples and pear and place them in the same bowl. Mix the juice of a lemon or a half of a lemon with the fruit. Lemon juice contains citric and malic acid, which will mostly prevent the fruit from oxidizing and turning brown. Clean the pineapple and cut it into fairly small pieces. Pineapples contain sugars in the form of sucrose, glucose, and fructose, and contain citric and absorbic acid. Clean and sterilize the BPA-free Vitamix container. The carrots and yams are fully cooked and very hot. Transfer about 3 cups of the cooked vegetables into the blender. Add the pineapple, apple, pear, and banana. In this recipe, we're only going to use a little bit of the pineapple. The fructose in these fruits will be adding sweetness to the baby food. Be sure to save some of the fruit for our next recipe. Slowly ramp up the speed of the blender to its maximum speed and blend for about 2 minutes. The heat stored in the carrots and yams will partially cook the fruits. Be sure to taste the baby food. Add more fruit, yams, or carrots to equalize the taste. Let's transfer the baby food into the reusable squeeze packs. Wash the reusable squeeze packs and the transfer funnel with warm soapy water and rinse. The reusable squeeze packs that I am using have a capacity of 7 ounces, which equates to just under a cup. To prevent the squeezable packs from getting overfilled, transfer the baby food into a measuring cup, filling the cup just under 90% capacity. Again, this applies to the 7-ounce squeeze packs. A wide mouth quart jar can be used to hold the squeeze packs in place while filling. Be sure to screw on the plastic cap, open the double Ziploc bottom, and place a funnel inside. Pour the contents of the cup into the squeezable pack. Seal the reusable pack by squeezing the seams together. Let's store the rest of the baby food in a glass container in the refrigerator. I'll have to admit I ate the rest of this on my own. Our next baby food concoction calls for blueberries, squash or pumpkin, the remainder of the apple, pear, and banana from the previous recipe, and some more lemon juice. Let's remove the cooked pumpkin and squash from the oven. The color is beautiful. Scoop out 2 cups of the hot, steaming flesh and put it into the blender. Add about 1 cup of boiling water to the blender. Add about 3 cups of blueberries, and it is okay if they're frozen. I'm adding approximately 2 bananas, 2 apples, and half of a pear. You don't have to be a master in the kitchen to create your own baby food. These simple recipes are inexpensive, fast, and, best of all, could be more nutritious than the packaged baby food found on the grocery store shelves. Use the wide-mouth quart jar to hold the reusable squeeze packs in place. Transfer the baby food puree from the blender into a measuring cup, filling the measuring cup to 90% capacity, and then fill the reusable squeeze pack. These squeeze packs are freezer safe and use a special reinforced zipper to prevent leaks. Apparently they are dishwasher safe. Clear material used to create the countries on this artistic map of the earth provides a view of what is inside. If you freeze the packs for short-term storage, do not microwave the packs to thaw the contents. Instead, place the packs in the refrigerator the day before, or place the packs in warm water.